Will be their 5th consecutive going back to last year, but it's not a spot Michael Malone said they want to be in, but they have shown some resiliency, and that's a good sign right out of the gates that Jokic buries a 3.
Yeah, in elimination games, Jokic is averaging 3 threes per game. And just a little bit about Murray. In these elimination games, he's raised his game, averaging over 33 points, shooting over 55% from the field. And Jokic, he's shooting over 53% from the field, 50 from the 3.
To the tune of a 6-0 perfect record in these playoffs. Up top for Dwight Howard. Danny Green with the assist.
Made Gary Harris go down and kind of clean the floor a little bit too.
Here's Jokic again, left wide open. He'll take it to the rack. Easy does it for Nikola Jokic. Got the first 5 points for the Nuggets. How about to Howard?
Reg mentioned the physical play by inserting in Dwight Howard inside. You see him calling for the oop. And how about the Joker going down the lane with the smooth?
In game 3 with 26 points, he answered that with a 17-point performance, and Grant misses the 3, his first attempt of the night.
See how aggressive LeBron is from the beginning. Will he penetrate or get in that post zone and pass out?
He is the great equalizer here as LeBron James just bullies his way in. He took a shot to the head, but no issues getting to the rim that time. And now the turnover. Lost the dribble, did Murray. And Jokic will foul Anthony Davis.
I mean, this is bully ball right here. I mean, this is almost not fair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Someone's got to come with help.
Well, the reason why you can't, Reg, is because he's one of the best passers to ever lace them up. And so, is he being a decoy? Is he baiting you, or is he just going to give you the business in the paint?
You can't leave Jeremy Grant out there on an island like that for a guy to get 6 dribbles.
We're looking to see if it meets the criteria for a clear path.
So you heard Zach Zarba. They'll take a quick look here. Jokic got the foul just before the pass was sent.
Should have been an and 1 too.
Yeah, that was the layup by LeBron James. They're taking a look. They're not looking at that particular play. They're taking a look at whether there's a clear path or not.
On the turnover by Murray.
Correct. Lakers, the top seed in the West. Best record, 52 wins this year. After a 37-45 season last year, James gives it up. Green finishes easily.
Back-to-back bad possessions by the Nuggets, turning the basketball over.
And then the hip injury until he finally made it back on the floor. He scuffled a little bit offensively in this series. Missed opportunity. Rebound there by Jamal Murray. Grant now taking on LeBron James. Gets to the rack. Wow, a little reverse on the other side. And now Jokic gets a hand on that one. Nice pass to Grant. Grant runs into Howard, scores it anyway.
That's your center making a play like that. Not only does he get the steal, but he understood he had Grant wide open underneath. Beautiful pass by Jokic to Grant.
Quick 4 on the board for Jeremy Grant. Danny Green, sidestep, long 2 is on the way, and a whistle. Got him on the head. Jamal Murray with the foul.
Well, Jeremy Grant, who's been great the last 2 ball games here for Denver. There's the steal by Jokic. Recognized Grant was underneath. 4 quick points by Grant.
Of this series, Caldwell Pope. The recovery there by Grant. Shot clock down to 6. Here's Danny Green with the left hand. Little runner, no. Excellent defense by the Nuggets. And now Harris for 3. Got it.
Found money. The way he's been playing and shooting in these playoffs, if he can get going offensively, that's just another weapon for Michael Malone in these Nuggets.
Adamant today that they didn't lose game 4 from fouls. They lost because of rebounding and those second chance points. The Nuggets have actually out-rebounded in this series by 1, but in the Lakers' 3 wins, they're plus 18 guys on the boards. And the Lakers are also averaging in those wins 18 second chance points. Coach Malone also pointed out this series has been decided by 12 points. So if you're giving up 18 a game in your losses, there's no room for that. And I ask you, Chris, and you, Reggie, yes, rebounding comes down to athletic ability, but how much of it is mental too?
Well, first of all, great reporting, Ali. I think so much of it is mental. Really, you just have to want it, and that was said by my favorite rebounders, Moses Malone and Charles Barkley. However, You do have to give the Lakers credit, Reg, for gang rebounding and using their height to their advantage.
Well, really, Dwight Howard set that tone in that last ball game out. I thought his activity, number one, the defensive end, on the offensive glass, he was spectacular, getting Lakers second chance opportunities, and that's why they won those second chance points.
Lakers had 12 offensive rebounds in game 4 as Jokic gets the block, but a foul. And that could be number 2 here on Nikola Jokic.
And a problem because he's been always getting in early foul trouble in this conference finals.
And I know, fans, that we use the word aggressive too much. But that's the definition of aggression, putting the defense in a position where it's just tough. Late rotation, making the ref make a tough call because you decided not to take a play off, but to get it to the cup.
And Danny Green right through the heart. First free throw. That's going to force substitutions early here for Michael Malone. Remember, Jokic typically plays the first quarter, the full first quarter. So Jokic will sit with 2 fouls. He will exit with 5 points.
And the thing is, the Nuggets were in a zone on that last possession, and Jokic picked up that second foul. We were talking about the Lakers in their zone. How about Michael Malone and Dick? Remember, in game 4, Murray got off to that hot start offensively, has yet to score tonight, and now with Jokic on the bench, where are they going to find offense from?
Well, Reg, the Lakers right now are doubling Murray, and it's really fun to watch. He hit Jokic for a wide-open layup earlier, but the last play, he had no one to go to with not as many shooters out there on the floor.
And nice pass by James, and Howard met by Plumlee. Boy, how about that dish by LeBron James when he was 2 rebounds shy of a triple-double in game 3, so he has been passing well.
That's all great and all,
Yeah,
but right now,
different strategy.
Yeah, exactly. Make him pass.
Your Cancun tickets are being printed. I need you to be aggressive offensively.
Reg, you're saying the passports are...
You're right. I need Murray to start looking at the rim with Jokic on the bench. You got to force some shots.
Howard knocks both free throws down. That's got the Lakers bench hooting over there. Lakers in front. Jamal Murray working with Michael Porter Jr. His first minutes on the floor now.
I guarantee you he'll force the issue.
No doubt. Porter on the drive. Left-handed layup is good. Rondo at the controls now for the Lakers as LeBron sits. There's a nice play by Plumlee inside. Howard able to rescue it. Plenty of time here for LA. Rondo left open for 3. He'll pull it and he'll hit it. Rondo and Dwight Howard. What a lift they have given the Lakers. Rondo missed the first 5 games of these playoffs with that thumb injury and a back injury. Murray goes strong. He is fouled. Free throws coming for Jamal Murray.
Well, you talked about Rondo and Dwight Howard. If you're Frank Vogel, to have seasoned vets to be able to come off your bench in Rondo's case and still could keep that tempo up for the Lakers.
Rondo fractured his thumb just as the team got back together here in Orlando, and he was ready to come back, but then a back injury. So he missed the first 5 games. Hey, a reminder, you can witness history in the making with Michelob Ultra. Tweet hashtag Ultra Courtside with hashtag sweepstakes for a chance to win tickets. The LA fans representing tonight in the virtual fan zone. Technically a Lakers home game here tonight. Lakers all even now with Denver at 16. Yeah, Rocky's here. Charles Barkley has got some trauma with Rocky involved. He sees you, Chuck. Here's Davis. Gets a step on Plumlee, finishes with a foul.
Reg.
Yes.
Go ahead. Because we just looked at each other. You cannot gamble in the post and put the defense in a tough position to stop. You just can't. You got to make them try to score over you, Reg, and wait for the double team.
And if you are going to gamble and get beat, if you're Michael Porter Jr., if you're going to foul someone, foul him.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
This is a play. You're in the conference finals.
Yes.
Foul him.
Been to the line a lot has Anthony Davis. This time an and-one opportunity. Good free throw shooter in the regular year, 85%. Got there about 8.5 trips a game, and he makes it a 3-point trip down the floor for LA as we approach the 4-minute mark of this first quarter.
Of Gary Harris. I know what he does for you defensively, but they need offense.
Back to Davis. Nice cut by Caruso. Good find. Anthony Davis.
Talking to Coach Vogel before the game, I asked him, what are those signs that you really like to see from your team early? And not just fast break, but he said in our half-court set to have the same energy and attention to detail that we do on the fast break. And speaking of attention to detail, Reg, your boy says, okay, let me step back, hit a 3 so I can get back and play some defense.
He's going to force the issue offensively. What's the problem is he gets lost at times defensively.
Here is Murray, and had it stripped from behind by Alex Caruso. Caruso, an excellent defender.
And Reg, this is the cut. You got to make sure that you keep on moving with integrity, and that way you get other guys open.
How about the step back 3? We're talking about where's the offense going to come from. The third leading scorer, Michael Porter Jr. for this Nuggets team.
And Porter throws it to himself.
Yes, he
off the
did.
backboard
Yes,
and
he
scores
did.
He said
Yes,
he going
he
to force
did.
the issue, Reg.
Yes, he did.
Savvy move by the rookie out of Mizzou. Been a long time coming for Michael Porter Jr. to get on the floor and participate at this level. Kuzma, guarded by Porter, fires up an air ball.
It's personal. I'm telling you, it is personal. And it's personal out here as well for these Denver Nuggets. They said a team has tried to eliminate us 6 times in a row. We haven't gone down yet. They're not trying to go out tonight either.